Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio March 8, 2025. The moon spends the day in your solar house, and while responsibilities do call and you're responsive to them, you need some time to yourself for reflection or rest. Conversations and news can take on a more serious tone than usual. It's a good time to learn, relearn, or reinforce a topic from a new perspective or understanding. Tomorrow, your new lunar cycle begins when the moon enters your sign, making today a better time for tying up loose ends and perhaps detaching. Emotional healing and refreshment can also come from taking a break from competitive situations. You might wrestle with whether to stick with what you know or push out of your comfort zone. It would be a good idea to recognize the need to make changes, but it's also essential to have a strong sense of what you can and can't do. Recently, mental Mercury turned a corner to stampede in a new direction. As he now spins within your solar house of professional advancement, this will give you an opportunity to discuss your long-term career ambitions with your one and only. Create a strategy for ways that you can work as a team to manifest these goals. While you're likely to be a bit busy on the job, don't let it stress you out. Remember always to prioritize a healthy work and life balance that empowers the possibilities of romance. You deserve to live life to the fullest. Get ahead of your anxiety before it gets ahead of you. Be mindful of where your mind wanders to under the first quarter moon in Gemini. Given that this has been a hectic work week, you may feel mentally overstimulated. It is understandable if you feel overwhelmed by all of the recent developments, and more. Since your workweek will be ending soon, you should work on decompressing from all that has happened. Take note of your inner monologue and attitude as you unwind from your busy work life. Today's planetary alignment impels you to create structure and balance. You work out, you run, you eat right, you invest in holistic products, but what good is it all if you can't have a cuddle on the couch with the living entity of your choice? After all, this is what makes us feel whole and well. Whether it's love or friendship you have in your life at the moment, people or adored pets, don't forget your need for tenderness and intimacy. Concentrating on work may prove or challenging for you today. With the essence of a vibration happening, you may find that your mind is on your home or family. This will be especially so if there has been an area of concern recently. Rather than going through the day distracted, take the time to talk to the people involved. A trip home or a phone call may be all that is needed to bring peace of mind and get you back on track. At the same time that the Sun is still 2 weeks away from his return to your career sector, Venus and Mercury are already here and with the help of the asteroid Juno in your work sector, are setting things up for some major shifts ahead. This frees the Sun to get the most out of his final 2 weeks in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery, knowing that he doesn't have to start looking into anything just yet. By the time the Sun returns, you will have a lot more options than you do now. While Venus, the planet of love, is already on her way back to an adventurous part of your chart, and by the end of next week Mercury will be as well. The Sun, who moves into his final 2 weeks here today, will be gone. Until Venus returns to resume her mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure today, the Sun will continue to support both, with other planets staying on that it can hand the reins to. Our eyes in the sky. The energy of the day brings a defining moment, a time when you may find yourself standing at a crossroads, wondering whether to stay on your current path or take a bold step in a new direction. The second quarter moon in Gemini stirs up a whirlwind of thoughts and possibilities, making it both exciting and overwhelming to decide on your next move. With so many options before you, the temptation to choose the path of least resistance may be strong. Perhaps you feel drawn to walk away from a situation that has become challenging, whether it's a relationship, a job, or a personal commitment. Maybe you've been avoiding a difficult conversation or postponing a decision that weighs on your mind. It's natural to seek an escape when faced with uncertainty, but today's energy encourages you to meet challenges head-on with honesty and confidence. Think back to a time when you hesitated, unsure of how to proceed, only to realize later that confronting the situation directly would have saved you unnecessary stress. The lessons of the past serve as valuable reminders that growth often lies in facing our fears rather than avoiding them. This is one of those moments where embracing clarity and open communication will not only strengthen your sense of self but also lead to meaningful resolutions. What are you holding back from saying? What decisions have you been delaying? Consider this an opportunity to step forward with courage and trust that taking action will bring relief and empowerment. The social energy of the day is also heightened, making this an excellent time to connect with others, seek inspiration, and embrace the company of those who uplift you. You may find yourself feeling more sociable, drawn to conversations that spark curiosity and bring new ideas to light. Perhaps you'll meet someone who shifts your perspective in a way you hadn't anticipated, or maybe a simple conversation with a friend will remind you of something important about yourself. If you've been meaning to reach out to someone, now is the perfect time to do so. Human connection is a powerful force, and the people in your life may hold the wisdom, support, or encouragement you need at this moment. Your ambition and drive are in full force, pushing you to pursue your goals with renewed energy. However, with this surge of motivation comes the reminder to find balance. It's easy to get caught up in the chase for success, but true progress is not measured by speed alone, it's about sustainability. Have you ever been so focused on reaching a goal that you forgot to enjoy the journey? This is a reminder to pace yourself, appreciate each step, and recognize that success isn't just about the destination, it's about the experiences, the lessons, and the people you meet along the way. Take time to celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and acknowledge the effort you're putting in. Beyond personal growth, this is also a time to strengthen the relationships that matter most. Reconnecting with loved ones, sharing laughter, and creating meaningful memories will bring warmth and fulfillment. If you've been caught up in responsibilities and haven't had a chance to truly be present with those who support you, make space for those connections now. Sometimes, the most rejuvenating thing you can do is spend time with people who remind you of who you are beyond your ambitions and obligations. Have you ever noticed how a single conversation with someone you trust can ease your mind and bring a sense of peace? Let today be a reminder that relationships are just as important as achievements, and nurturing them will bring lasting happiness. As doubts fade and clarity emerges, this is your moment to step fully into your power. The road ahead is filled with possibilities, and now is the time to embrace new beginnings with confidence. Trust that progress is unfolding naturally, and allow yourself to be guided by intuition and purpose. Channel your energy into projects, relationships, and experiences that bring you joy and fulfillment, but be mindful not to overextend yourself. Enthusiasm is a beautiful force, but spreading yourself too thin can lead to exhaustion. Finding the right balance between action and rest will ensure that you continue moving forward with strength and resilience. The energy of today invites you to step into self-discovery, embrace meaningful interactions, and take decisive action with a sense of trust in the process. Everything is unfolding as it should, and you are exactly where you need to be. What steps can you take today to align more closely with your dreams? What conversations or experiences are waiting to unfold that could bring new clarity or inspiration? Keep your heart open, your mind focused, and your spirit willing to embrace the unknown. The universe is working with you. Trust it, embrace the journey, and move forward with confidence and purpose.